All right, welcome in to Adelaide Arena here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. It's the Mount Junior Mounties taking on the Long Island Gulls here in this 14U matchup on a beautiful Saturday morning. We are indoors, a little bit chilly in here, but we're ready to go for some good hockey. Mount in the blue today, the Gulls in the red. A little bit of a interesting, or not interesting, but a little bit of a confusing jersey matchup. If you only watch Mount games, they will not be in the red today. It's the Gulls in the red, Mount in the blue. You can see him right there in the corner. Tim Duffy on the call here today for Fans Only Sports Network. Ashton Allison on the camera. Check out everything on our website, fansonlysports.com, or our Instagram at FO Sports with a Z. We've got 22 and a half minutes on the clock. 2 22-and-a-half-minute halves here today. You know, usually we see the 3 17-minute periods, but our stream looking pretty crisp today. This game looking to the same right here as we are ready to go here in this 14U matchup. And we're underway here from Adelaide Arena. And it's Mount with it first. Trying to dump it forward, slapping it into the zone right there. There's MJ Campbell. Mount keeps live. Here's Wilson Boumediene trying to put inside for Campbell, and Campbell missed it left. Got tipped on its way there. Whistles blowing. The net coming off the rails. They're going to fix it there. In net for the Gulls is Hugh Rooney, which Hugh Rooney sounds like a famous actor or something, except it's a 14-year-old here on the Long Island Gulls starting in net this afternoon. Kind of a boss name, though. Here's Conroy off the wall. Gulls trying to get out of their own end here. Mount all over it, though. And they are able to get it back. Here's Charbonneau. Trying to dump it forward. No one home. As this 14U team, they changed their numbers during the season. This one, tipped inside. Shot score, Charbonneau. On the rebound, punches in the first goal of the game for Mount St. Charles. Not even a minute in, it took them 52 seconds to score, and the Junior Mounties are up 1-0 here in the early stages of this one. Gulls trying to answer. This one's done for. Thompson will chase up after it. Thompson. Daigle dumps it forward. Randazzo on net. Zambito dumps for Conroy at center ice. Take it back. Conroy got that one saved. In net for Mount here today. George Panagakos, who has had a good season so far for the 14U team. Panagakos versus Rooney, the matchup here, and Panagakos, his team's put him in a good position to get the early head start, as we're looking at 22.5-minute halves, like I said. This game might be a little bit faster paced. We got 3 more games after this one on Fans Only Sports Network today, as Ian Hurley will get back for that one for the Gulls. There's Conroy. This offense running through him so far. That shot missed a little bit right. Looking for the long rebound, Matt Ferrente. And Conroy will come out of it again for the Gulls. That one is going to be an icing call. Against Mount St. Charles. So face off on the plus side of the ice for the Gulls. Mount takes it back, and that'll be offsides against Boumediene. Belikov will chase up after this one. Get it back. Here's a long shot. It's tipped around. Second try. Trying to sneak its way in. And the Gulls tie the game. Tapping it in there was Miles Siegel. And it's 1 apiece. Siegel with the goal. He had a couple of chances right there. They're able to slip it by Panagakos. And it is evened up at 1 apiece here in Woonsocket. And a little bit of a false start right there on the face-off, it looks like. Conroy got that one tipped on his shot. Good defensive play that time by Boumediene. Tisdale to Conroy. Gets by one, and Conroy's shot gets saved and flies into the netting to stop the clock at 18:25. Got to knock on some wood, though. Yeah, I don't know what the wood is, though. After the face-off, mounting away with it. Here's Daigle. Trying to get the dangles going here. Daigle got it ripped away from behind. Daigle. Lupiano to Hurley. Back to Lupiano. Lost the handle on it. Here's Jay Ha with a chance. Ha got it saved. Rooney coming up big. It was just Ha and Rooney right there, and the goaltender wins the battle that time as we have an icing call against Mount St. Charles. Against the Gulls. The color is already confusing me so far as we are just about 5 minutes into this game. Fight for it here behind the net. This one's going to get dumped away by Ha. Finds a Gulls player, but it's right back to Kago Thompson, and here comes Ivan Belikov for Mount. This one spun around the wall, chasing after it. Right there, unsuccessfully with Zambito. And Zambito, this one's going to poke back to him here. Wrestle for it here. Taken away by Marco Cirque. This one bounced around. Charbonneau looking for number 2. Charbonneau got it saved. So another chance with just a Mount player and Hugh Rooney. And Rooney is 2 for 2 on those fast break chances offside against the Junior Mounties. So it's Campbell that time, a little bit over the line on that one. So 16:32 left in the first half, not period. Rooney does a good job getting back in net. This one loose, poked around. A good defensive play there by Jay Nwang. Here's Fox. Turned it over. Back to AJ Foyt, and Foyt dumped that one towards the net. Rooney makes the glove snag there. Belikov turned it over. Here's Ferenti, Partovich. There'll be offsides again against the Gulls this time around. Hurley. Gives it up. That shot is deflected. Tisdale. Hurley to Conroy. Lupiano. That one missed it left. Sinke gives it up. Foyt spinning out. Suzavin gives it up. And this one taken right back. Numbers here for the Gulls. They got a shot off. It got tipped. That was Sinke right there. Here's Sinke again. Campbell against the wall on him. This one pokes up in the air. Almost thought I went out of bounds. As Kondrach keeps it in play. And Kandrich couldn't get to anybody. Except for Wilson Boumedienne that time. Mount having a tough time against this Gulls defense. Getting some space. Pass inside, Charbonneau had another chance on the pass from Campbell right in front of the net, but he got denied again. So Charbonneau's had 3 really good looking shots on goal. He scored the first one. Here's a loose puck. And that one's saved by Panagakos. Denies Eric Pan. But Charbonneau, he's had a couple of great chances following his goal they had in the first 52 seconds. But Hugh Rooney stepping up to the occasion right now to make some big plays. Daigle down the ice. Wang is back there. This one is loose. It's poked around. Marichal. That shot is saved. Belikov from distance. Bartovich. Phelan. Turn it over. Bartovich dumps it back forward. Ferranti can take it back. Daigle feeds to Foyt. That one turned over. Siegel takes it back. Siegel trying to give it to somebody there. Ferranti. Nellis. And this will be offsides against the Gulls. This one's poked around. Hahn looked to make another fast break play here, could not. Nellis. Piano gets back for that one. Hurley, cross ice. Both these teams trying to figure it out. Offensively, that time, the shot gets saved by Panagakos. Again, it was Maverick Tisdale. As we are just approaching, we're just about the midpoint of this first half. With the 22.5-minute periods, almost at the 50% way mark. A tie game. You couldn't ask for anything really better here in terms of competition. It's no surprise, Mount St. Charles, they don't face a whole lot of teams that can compete with them. Still a lot of puck left, though, in this one. And the Gulls have been keeping up the pace so far here in the first half. That one will be offside. It's coming up next here on Fans Only Sports Network. We got the 15U team up. That game's scheduled for 1:30 against the Boston College Junior Eagles. And the 18U game at 3:10 against the River Rats. And then at 4:50 to round out the day, the 16U team will take on Mid-Fairfield. So 4 different opponents here scheduled for Mount St. Charles today. Good job by Mount getting the opponents here today. Face off Daigle. Goes left. Daigle has a chance. Oh, I thought he hit the side of the net there. It's still alive for Marichal, and then Daigle going to get it back. That shot from Hartman gets saved. Foyt, the long rebound. Fighting for it was Marichal at center ice. They get it back here with Lavini, excuse me. Changes number from 91 to 73. Caught me off guard a little bit, but here's Foyt. Mount looking to make an answer here. Daigle couldn't hold on to it as we're inside the last 10 minutes now of this first half. Still a 1-1 game. No icing there as Lavini will get back and make the play to restart the possession for Mount. Little reset. Flips up ahead to Daigle, who is onside, but he was not there as Abraham Bardovich able to get it back. Here's Kandrich. And his shot gets saved. Ha. Fight for it behind the net. Sinke. Sinke goes left, takes the shot, too tall. That one will stop the clock. And there were too many men on the ice. Yeah, there were against Mount. So they're going to serve the first penalty of the game. And serving the penalty is going to be Zach Zambito. So first power play of the afternoon belongs to the Gulls. 2 minutes on the clock. Can Long Island take their first lead today? Sinke going to start off for the Gulls, and they can't do anything with it there. Sinke lost the handle. Charbonneau. Now Boumediene colliding to take this one back for Mount. Here's Lavini. This one is turned over. Conroy. Long shot. Second try. This one going to fly into the netting. 40 seconds already gone on the power play. This one gets knocked down by Campbell. On the shot from Tisdale. Sinke back to Tisdale. Sinke gives it up. Left side shot. That one gets knocked off the side by Lavini. .45 seconds left on the power play. Sinke feeds it left side. That shot is saved. Phelan. Tisdale. Phelan at the slot. This one gets tipped around. Phelan gives it back up. Conroy puts the Gulls in front on the power play. Jake Conroy with the goal. With 18 seconds left on the power play, Long Island takes the lead. They give Tisdale and Phelan the assists. As the Gulls now with 2 unanswered goals here on this one. There's Balakov. Mariashau. Here's Hartman. Ha. That'll be offside against Mount. Campbell going to slice through a defender and lose the handle. Charbonneau takes it away. And he turns it over. Rendazzo takes it back and dumps it forward, but nobody home. It's going to be not an icing call. Belkov swings it out. Here's Charbonneau. Mount, crazy that they scored 52 seconds into the game. I don't think anybody thought this game would pan out like this. You know, just about 17 minutes later. This one will get deflected and fly into the netting. Not deflected, but saved by Panagakos. It was DeMarco taking the long shot there from about the blue line. Inside the last 5 minutes now of the first half. So what a way to kick things off here in the 4-game slate from Mount St. Charles today. That one gets saved after it took a while for Tisdale to get that in there on the shot selection. Going left, that shot too tall for Conroy. Thompson going right. Daigle trying to get through. And this is going to be a penalty. That's a hooking call. You know, it's a little bit of a lighter hook, but now it's Mount on the power play for the first time today as Michael Kandrich in the box for 2 minutes. So let's see how the junior Mounties respond here. There's 3:49 left here in the first. 2 minutes on the clock on the advantage. Mount needs an answer. Charbonneau swings it out. Foyt to Charbonneau. Pass inside, Campbell. It didn't get to him. Foyt gonna dump it forward for Boumedienne. Daigle, Charbonneau takes the shot. That one's over the top, Campbell. Gives it up, Charbonneau, back to Daigle. Oh, he couldn't get in. What a save by Rooney, who was lunging for that one. Charbonneau right side, cross ice, and this one off the stick of Campbell. And Ferranti sends it away. That kills some seconds off the clock as we are now halfway through the power play. But man, it was right there for Daigle. That connection with Charbonneau looking electrifying, but Rooney got the save. This pass inside for Boumedienne from Charbonneau got deflected, goes out right. Daigle. This one bounces back out. Campbell swings it out. Belikov. Cross ice. Charbonneau couldn't get to him as there was a great stick that time by Marco Cinque. Daigle and Boumedienne getting it back for Mount. 30 seconds left in the Mount power play. Looking to answer the power play goal from the Gulls. Daigle. Now Belikov inside. This one is tipped around. Got deflected. 15 seconds left. One more try. Oh, it almost tipped in for Wilson Boumedienne. Charbonneau backhand shot. He got it saved as well. And that will end the Mount power play. Unsuccessful. There's actually 1 second left with the icing call here. But oh man, Mount had their chances. The Gulls bending but not breaking here in the first half. Belikov. Thompson, they're still in the offensive zone here now. Thompson dumps it forward. This one Turned over back to Phelan. Belikov will get back for it here. Thompson off the wall. It's going to be a huge hit. Mariushal at the hit stick on Siegel. Mount with the puck on the plus side of the ice. Little time to go. This one off the wall. Kandrich. Hartman. Penalty here. It's a penalty, and it's against the Gulls again. And it will be a hook again. Rather, this time it's against Mount. My apologies. It's against Mount. It's against Zach Zambito. So Zambito going in the box for 2 minutes. That's his second trip to the box. He served the last one, which was a team penalty. So a power play here for the Gulls, who are 1 for 1 on the penalty, looking to make it 2 for 2. The clock is running for some reason. They wasted some seconds there, about 3 seconds came off the Gulls power play, and now another penalty. It's against Phelan for the slash. Phelan will go to the box, and now it'll be 4-on-4. So no power play. It only took 9 seconds to even things back out. But Peter Phelan, who had the great assist on the power play goal earlier for the Gulls, will go to the box for a slash. So 4-on-4 action for 1 minute and 51 seconds. Then Mount will have 9 seconds on the advantage. So not a good way to use the power play there for the Gulls. Obviously, Belikov's shot missed just a little bit right. Charbonneau the rebound. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Pass inside for Belikov. It gets by him. Charbonneau, one last try, and that is going to end the first half. The Gulls up 2-1 after getting down very early in this one. They lead it at the break by a goal, a power play goal from Jake Conroy, the difference. And when we come back, Junior Mounties looking to storm the comeback. Down a goal with 22.5 minutes left in this one. right, welcome back here to Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Mount trails 2-1 against the LI Gulls. As we are still on the 4-on-4 with a minute 35 to go on the Mount penalty committed by Zach Zambito, the hook, and then Peter Phelan for the Gulls with a slashing call just 9 seconds later to even things out at 4-on-4. And we got 22 and a half minutes left on the clock. Tim Duffy welcomes you back here on Fans Only Sports Network, as this has been two heavyweights going back and forth. Mount scored 52 seconds into the game with a Zach Charbonneau goal, and then the Gulls have responded with two unanswered. It's Daigle and Conroy on the faceoff, and Conroy able to win it for the Gulls. As the penalties continue to tick their way down. Here's Tisdale. This one gets deflected off the skate of Conroy. It's going to bounce back over to Luke Hartman here for Mount. Mount trying to keep it out of their own zone here. Not doing a great job so far here in the first minute of this second half. It's poked away. Daigle takes it back. Hartman. This one tipped on its way there, and it gets saved by Rooney. This one too tall. No bounce. Back over to Charbonneau. Thompson to Boumedienne. Charbonneau. Boumedienne, long pass. Got a stick on it. This one dumped, put in the middle. And that shot is saved by Rooney as it was taken there. Back here go Thompson on the other end here, and there'll be an icing call first against the Gulls. Yep, the show goes on by Luke Fiasco right now, as that's all coming out in 2010, which is when these guys were born, which is kind of crazy. But that's one of my favorite songs growing up. I'm reaching unk status. And whistle blown here. We got 30 seconds left on the Gulls penalty, 21 seconds left on the Mount penalty. So Mount will have a 9-second advantage. That shot from Sinke gets saved. Great save there from Panagakos. Final second of the Mount power play, so Mount on the advantage right here. Can they make something happen, or at least get it in the offensive zone? They can't. This one's going to bounce back over to Jaden Wang, and that will make it back to 5-on-5 action as Phelan will come back on the ice. Right out of the box. Charbonneau stops on a dime. That one got deflected by Sinke. Tisdale takes it. That one's saved. Second try. Third try, not a charm. It was Ferrente and Tisdale again as Bardovich dumps it forward. As we are 2.5 minutes into this second period. At the 20-minute mark and count down, Lavini trying to get out of harm's way. He had James Fox right in his face there, and Fox, or its fan rather, making the play to dump it back in the zone. Foyt takes a shot against the wall. Back to Mount St. Charles though. Daigle, he's out there with Marichal, and Daigle's shot on goal gets saved and covered up by Rooney. That one missed a little bit left. Thompson. Belikov sends that one down the ice. Rooney will hit it off the wall. This one's still alive. Hartman going right. Back up. Thompson at the top. Got that one tipped by Conroy. Offside against the Gulls. This will be another offside call against Mount that time. Mariuszał on it back, and Mariuszał lost the handle. Daigle. And Hartman able to spin this one on the other side for Belikov. Up ahead to Mariuszał, and he lets that one get by him that time. This one going to bounce back over to Belikov at the blue line. Good pick up there from Daigle. Left side, Belikov backhand shot. Missed a little bit left. Daigle will dump it back forward. Loose puck. This one got on net from behind. That was some good awareness there by Zambito, with even better awareness from Rooney to make the stop. As we are just about 5 minutes into this one here, as that one got deflected too on the Jay Ha shot. Ha takes it back at center ice. Ferranti. This one's loose. Zambito gets it back. Zambito for the tie. It got saved. And he wanted the call. He thought he got tripped afterwards right there by Ferranti, but no call, and this will be an icing. But another point-blank look for Mount, and they cannot convert again. Rooney all over that net, taking up the entire surface area of that thing. Conroy down the ice for Tisdale. Tisdale got tripped, and they're going to call the penalty that time. It's going to be against Mount, and it will be a tripping call. So we've seen a few of those today. Nothing quite as severe as that one, but now the officials are going to blow the whistle for a tripping call there, and advantage coming up as A.J. Foyt will go to the box for 2 minutes. Third penalty against Mount. And if there's no penalties against the Gulls here, this will be their second full power play. Here's Sinke, gets some space, and that was a great look from the high slot, but better save from George Panagakos. Another penalty here. This will be a cross-check. Is it? I think I'm mistaken. And no, I'm actually not. Yeah, no, it's against Ivan Belikov. Right there, going to the box for 2 minutes. Now it is a 5-on-3. And that's now back-to-back penalties that we've seen another penalty happen right afterwards. This time they're both against Mount, and the Junior Mounties in dangerous territory, down a goal, and now down 2 men. The 3 out there from Mount is Boumediene, Thompson, and Charbonneau. As well, a 5-on-3 for the next minute 40, 100 seconds for Mount to not caught slipping. That shot almost got tipped in on the second chance. Oh my goodness, it was right there. Sinke gets it back out the top, and they had a great chance to tip it in. That was Phelan. Looking for Phelan down there at the same spot. It gets by him, gets it back to Tisdale. Sinke steps into it. That one's saved by Panagako. 16-13 left here in this one. A minute 14 left on the 5-on-3, and then a 10-second 5-on-4 in favor of the Gulls. And a little bit of a delay here on the faceoff. It's going to be Conroy and Daigle. Here's Sinke over to Tisdale. Sinke again. Conroy gets through traffic, gives it up. Good look here, and they score. Maverick Tisdale makes it a 3-1 game, and the second power play goal here for the Gulls this afternoon. And they will still have a minute and 4 seconds on the clock with another power play. So power play goal from Conroy earlier. Now Tisdale and the Gulls, they're 2 for 2 on the power plays that have not been interrupted by one of their own penalties. And this makes it a 3-1 game. Still a minute on the clock on the 5-on-4. Tisdale again. Now some great offense from the Gulls that time, as they were really attacking and they didn't get caught slipping once. This would be a huge win for them if they're able to escape Adelaide with a victory here, as they were just here a couple weeks ago in the New England Pack Showcase. Tisdale, that one gets by him. Daigle chasing after it. Daigle, can he get a short-handed shot? Let's see. He's got Campbell with him, and Daigle got deflected by Sinke. 15 seconds left on the power play. Conroy going left. DeMarco. Wang got it saved. Back to 5-on-5 now. DeMarco down the ice, and this one gets tipped. Voigt to Charbonneau. Campbell. Campbell looking for Charbonneau. That one got tipped. And it's DeMarco who's going to clear this one out for the Gulls. Other icing call. This one against Long Island, as we are under 14 minutes left in the half. 3 unanswered goals from the Gulls. They've been cruising. Smooth sailing right now. Offside against the Gulls. No, actually, my apologies. This is a slash against Cam Daigle. Another penalty. As Daigle is in the box. 5th Mount penalty. I think it was away from the play that time too, but this is going to be another advantage here for the Gulls, already with a 2-goal lead. Phelan takes it. That one gets saved, or knocked down by Thompson, rather. Suki gets the rebound. Tisdale steps into it. This one flies up in the air after the deflection. That shot from behind the net found the loose puck and found the back of the net again. Conroy with his second and the 3rd power play goal for the Gulls. It only took them 22 seconds that time. 2nd power play goal for Jake Conroy today. And this thing is becoming a mismatch now. 4 straight for the Gulls. To Marco. Ferranti, this one spinning around the block. Foyt. Sinkay to Pan. Pan shot saved. Foyt. Julian Mello, I haven't said his name today, hits that one off the wall. Trying to get it forward for Mount as nothing's going right for the junior Mounties here in this second half. Outscored 2-0 already in the frame. Like I said earlier, coming up next, Mount St. Charles going to take on the BC Junior Eagles in the 15U matchup. Hopefully for Mount, it's a better result than this one has been so far. And this one will be tipped by Conroy and fly into the box right below us with 11:34 left in this one. As we're just about halfway through this second period. Second half, actually, I should say. That shot missed a little bit to the left for Tisdale. Gives it up, Boumediene with a chance, and Rooney again denies him. Conroy. Campbell, right side. Lavini dumps forward. That's going to be an icing call against Junior Mounties. Hurley, shot saved. Foy takes a big hit in the back. Right there, no whistle called there. Mount looking for a strike. 10 minutes left now here in this one. They haven't seen too much offensive zone time here today. Daigle, the official thought about blowing a whistle right there. Maybe a cross check, no call. Here's Lavini at the top. Lavini steps into it. This one gets tipped by Daigle, and Rooney covers up with 9:45 to go. So face-off coming up on the plus side of the ice for Mount. Tisdale up to Ferranti. This one will fly into the penalty box again. Mello and Phelan will face off. One by the Gulls. There's Bartovich up ahead. As you know, the Gulls, rather, they have pretty much outclassed Mount. You know, throughout this entire game up to this point now. You saw the early strike from Charbonneau. You think this could be a typical game at Allard Arena. It's been very atypical here in this one. Mello. Lavini. Turn it over. Charbonneau going to the outside to Marco. That shot saved. Still alive, and they had a chance at the end of the play there with Boumediene. But Rooney on top of it once more. Conroy. Tisdale. Net moved heavily. We meet again. And it'll be offsides again. Some pushing and shoving after the fact as well. Another penalty here. Tagle will go in the box for the second time. Another power play for the Gulls. That was another trip against Mount. Tisdale looking for a second power play goal of the game. This one gets tipped as we're 35 seconds into the penalty. Tisdale. Sinke gets some space. That one a little bit too tall. That one ripped away. Charbonneau taking it back. Two guys here for the Gulls defensively, and another penalty on the other end now. That's going to be a hold. And it's going to be against Charbonneau. So not only will this be two-man in the box for Mount, it's going to be the second 5-on-3 of the half for the Gulls, already up 4-1 as Charbonneau goes to the box for the first time today. And that is the 7th penalty against Mount, as to just 2 for the Gulls with 5.5 minutes left. And this will be another whistle blown. You see Foyt falling in front of the net before. That's going to be a cross check. It's going to be against McNellis, so that'll be another penalty here. And just the third penalty. So forget the 5-on-3. It's now a 4-on-3. So a lot of space on the ice here. Foyt. Actually, Foyt's going to the box too. So Foyt is going to go to the box for a misconduct penalty. So this about to be 4-on-2. So it must have been something he said on the ice. So this is now 4-on-3 still. That shot saved. Actually, yeah, so it would not be a 4-on-2 because they both went out of the box. So cancel that out on any extra man advantage here for the Gulls. As Hurley will get back there. Kandrich. Tisdale's shot is saved. So 5 guys on the ice for the Gulls, 4 here for Mount. Here's Siegel. Over to Marco, back to Siegel. That shot is saved. Kandrich shot deflected. To Marco. Kandrich steps up. That shot poked around. They got another chance here. Still alive now with some space. Siegel, this one goes a little bit off the target and the net moving off the rails as well. Daigle, shot saved, and that's going to go on the other netting right here. 3:28 left to go in this one, as that is some numbers that we love here in New England, I'll tell you that. Here in this final half, coming up next, more hockey. Ron Robert, the CEO and boss man, will be on the call for the next 3 games here from Mount. We also have some peak performance prep hockey as well on Fans Only Sports on the network here tonight. A stacked slate here on Saturday. Another stacked slate tomorrow as well, as we got 3 Mount hockey games tomorrow morning, with the 15U team taking on SPA, and then 18U and 16U both taking on Yale. Those games taking place at 9:40, 11:20, and 1 p.m. respectively here from Allard. As you know, I know it's tough to look forward you know, with such little time left in the game. But when Mount down 3, this was not the 14U team's day today. Still a lot of time left. We've seen crazier things with Charbonneau. Not a great pass. Cross ice to Belikov. Charbonneau. And this will be another penalty. And it's going to be against Belikov for the slash. Another power play for the Gulls as Mount commits their 9th infraction of the afternoon. Second time in the box for Belikov. Is, you know, 9 penalties thing. We've seen 4 guys now in the box twice. Daigle, Zambito, Foyt, and now Belikov. Charbonneau being the other one with the hold penalty a few minutes ago. Another power play here for the men in red, who are looking to get an upset win here on the road. Sinke gives it up to Tisdale. Back to Tisdale. Sinke looking to add one more, as they've been phenomenal in the power play today, and that shot from Tisdale already has 1 power play goal. Got that one saved. 3 power play goals for the goal save. I mean, this Mount Academy program, I mean, across all the teams, but this 14U team who is, you know, looking to still get their rhythm going. First time playing together in a full season. You know, here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, you know, their penalty defense, something to work on this week and in the future in practices. You know, the Gulls, they were given a lot of chances on the 9 penalties from Mount. They've taken them, they've made the most of it so far here. As you know, you don't see a lot of teams getting 3 penalty goals in a single contest against Mount St. Charles. We're over halfway through the power play now. 50 seconds left on the penalty. Bad pass here by Sinke. Finds Wilson Boumediene. Thompson going far side. Thompson turned it over. Pan gets it back. And it's Tisdale taking a slap shot there, and that one got deflected on its way to the net. 20 seconds left. Charbonneau with one last chance. He started the game with a goal. Can he end the game with a goal? The answer, as for now, is no. As that shot goes wide of the mark. 10 seconds to go here in Woonsocket. Tisdale going to bounce that one out. Lavini ahead to Foyt. Charbonneau, and they're going to call blow it dead, or the clock hits 000 anyways, but that's going to end things. As the referee going to Charbonneau afterwards as well. I'm not sure what happened there, but the Gulls, they come to Adelar. They win a huge game here in this 14U matchup. 4-1, scoring 4 unanswered goals, win this one in dominating fashion here today. As this thing, to be quite frank, wasn't even close after the first few minutes, with Long Island coming here, and they will enjoy the long ride back home. So from Tim Duffy, Ashton Allison on camera, and all of us here at Fans Only Sports, we got more Mount hockey coming up next. Ron Robert will take over for the 16U game that's up ahead, and we will see you guys here on Fans